Hi all, it's Lorene and it is day 10 of the 30-day video challenge. And today I'm talking about the Access bars. Now, I've just finished with a session with an absolutely beautiful lady who's going through some pretty rough stuff right now, which is cool. It's actually a really beautiful time to come and have the bars done. And so in case you didn't know what the bars is, I'm going to show you the little chart, one of the sides of the chart, okay? So basically, here it is here. Hi, Henry. So here's the bars chart. Yep. And that's what I'm going to show you. um, and the bars is basically 32 points on the head that when you lightly touch them, it releases a lot of the electrical and magnetic charge that's sitting there clogging up your brain and making you have a lot of monkey brain and just keeping you twisted and going into the same trauma and drama and all of that stuff over and over and over again, and making your body really tight and tense and heavy um, and my story with the bars, which some of you may know and some new people may not, is I actually came across the bars after I had lost my first pregnancy and aware that there was something wonky with my body. Hi Tanya, how are you, honey? I knew that there was something wonky with my body, and because it was my family's always been heaps fertile, and I'm heaps fertile, but it was like 6 months, and we hadn't been successful in having another baby come along. So a friend of mine in Queensland said, I've been hearing about this thing called the bars, and maybe you could give that a go. So I found a lady here, Judy Valero, and I called her up. And at that time, there weren't too many people around that I could find that were in my area that were actually doing the bars. In fact, she was the only one. And so she came over and she ran my bars. And for the first time in a very, very, very long time, I actually felt like I could smile. And that was it was quite a momentous occasion in my world because I'd spent a long time, not even just before the loss of the pregnancy or anything like that, but I'd spent a long time being very internally sad and externally, painting it on, pretending to be happy, pretending to have it all together, pretending that I was in control when inside I was falling to pieces. And after I had that very first bars session, I actually felt like I was alive. I felt I could actually smile, and I was smiling with my whole face, including my eyes. And it was just the most magical thing that could have happened. And 3 months later, I got Judy back again because the first session I had with her was just a general one. And the second session I had was a little bit more targeted on the pregnancy side of things. And that week I got pregnant. So, yeah, the bars does work if you allow yourself to receive them. And it's just amazing the research that's coming out now around the bars and how it just releases all of that electrical charge, and they've actually got scientific research and um, that you can see from like these, what do they call them? Henry, help. It's from I've got the see I'm in a moment of can't remember stuff because I've just done a bar session. So, but yeah, there's a real Dr. Fanning. That's what it is. Thank you, Henry. Um, he has done some research on it, and there's all these images of the brain before, during, and after a bars session, and it is actually quite incredible to see it going. Yeah, thank you. Um, to see it going from like lots of red and like really tight, tense, contracted kinds of energies to lots of blues and greens, which is very expanded out and at a different level of what you would call consciousness and what they've equated to consciousness. And it's really interesting to see. And, even this lady tonight, she said, my head feels different. I mean, this is her very first bar session. And she just said, my head feels different. And I was like, cool. That's fantastic. That's great news. And, it's just amazing what the bars does for people. I have had all sorts of reactions from running bars. Some of them quite humorous. Other time people have just, as soon as I've touched their heads, they've just zonked out and gone to sleep almost. And then woken up at the end going, wow, that was incredible. And I'm like, I know, right? So, yeah, it's a very hard thing to describe what you do, and because every session is different. And, yeah, it's just amazing. The thoughts, feelings, and emotions that you have around any situation, they get just the energetic charge to them just gets dissipated and released, and you can just go through your day actually feeling like you can be there in a lot of ways. And that's important for somebody who's going through a lot of grief or heartbreak, or, and sometimes even just taking 2 more steps. If you've got a bit of a clearer head, you can take those 2 steps, and it makes life so much easier. So that's part of the reason why I love running the bars as well as having mine run, because I know there's been times in my world where I've certainly felt like I couldn't take those 2 steps anymore. And now I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I love you. Mwah. Thank you, Henry. I was going to put it in after, but you beat me to it, and I love that. I love that you did that. Thank you. So yeah, it's been an incredible day, and it's just so grateful for the people in my world who I get to run the bars on, or I get them to run my bars, or my clients that come through. I'm just so, so grateful for them and all that they be. So that's day 10. Wow, I'm a third of the way there. Yay for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.